The rain quietly polished the sidewalks of the city. As Keanu walked slowly down an old street, somewhere in the outskirts of Los Angeles, he was chasing a feeling he had long forgotten. Trying to escape the noise of the city, he stumbled upon a small art gallery with a faded painting in the window. The door creaked open. No one was inside, only the silent hum of aging wood floors and walls, lined with forgotten paintings. Each one seemed to stare at him like a memory. Then his eyes locked onto a single canvas painted in dark tones, a misty shoreline in the background, and a woman standing with her back turned. He stepped closer. His fingers gently brushed the frame, and there it was tucked behind the canvas, a folded note, trembling handwriting. If you're reading this, then you still remember. This is not just a painting. It's the first page of a story we never finished. His heartbeat quickened. The paper crumpled slightly in his hand. Maya, a name that hadn't left his thoughts, even if she had disappeared from his life without a trace. No letters, no goodbye, just absence. And now, like a whisper from the past, she was here again. Keanu sank into an old chair in the gallery's corner. For the first time in years, he simply listened to the silence, to the brushstrokes, to the question that echoed deep inside him. Who put this here? Is she still alive? If this is a beginning, where will it lead? He left the gallery with the painting under his arm. The rain was still falling, but now each drop felt like a page turning. Back home, Keanu carefully unwrapped the painting. The dim light caught on its textures. It was alive, breathing. That figure, it couldn't be just anyone. Could it really be Maya? Or was it a reflection of his guilt? Near the corner of the painting, he spotted something he hadn't before: faint initials. MK. He opened an old wooden chest full of memories, photographs, ticket stubs, love letters. Near the bottom, a yellowed envelope. Maya's handwriting. It read, "If you ever find this painting, know I never forgot you. But loving you meant losing myself. That's why I left. If we ever meet again, I hope we can finish our story with brushstrokes." Tears welled up in his eyes. There was no return address, but one detail stood out. Santa Cruz. That night, Keanu packed a small bag. He wrapped the painting in cloth, tucked the letter into his jacket pocket, and boarded the first morning bus to the only clue he had. As the sun rose behind him, one thought played over and over. If we ever meet again, I hope we can finish our story. Santa Cruz felt like a forgotten melody. The ocean breeze brought memories instead of comfort. Keanu remembered Maya once volunteering at an old art studio here. It was still there, weathered stone walls and a rusted sign, Estudio Azul. An elderly woman answered his knock. Her eyes studied him carefully. "You're Keanu, aren't you?" she asked. Stunned, he nodded. "I'm her aunt. This place, it's hers now. But she's not here." Inside, time stood still. Dust danced in beams of sunlight. The woman handed him a coffee and pointed to a portrait on the wall. Maya's younger face. "She painted that after you, always painting, always remembering. But one day, she packed up everything and left. Left the studio, left this letter, and left the oldest room unlocked. She led him to a small wooden door, always locked before. Now ajar, inside half-finished canvases. A large painting of two figures, one clear, one faded. He touched it gently. Maya's voice echoed in his mind. "We lock certain doors, not because they're dangerous, but because we're not ready to face what's inside." And he finally was. Keanu stayed in the studio through the night. In a forgotten drawer, he found a leather sketchbook marked with a single letter, K. Opening it, he found portraits of himself. Different emotions: joy, sorrow, solitude, each more intimate than the last. And beneath every sketch, Maya had written, "I'm not angry with you. I'm sorry I left. I tried to understand you more than you ever did. Maybe drawing you was the only way I could forgive you." Then he found the final note. "If you ever find this, please finish your own portrait. I've put down the brush." That night, for the first time in years, Keanu picked up a paintbrush, not to fix what was broken, but to honor what had been felt. He completed the missing face on Maya's last canvas, and in doing so, completed something within himself. Keanu stayed in the studio through the night. In a forgotten drawer, he found a leather sketchbook marked with a single letter, K. Opening it, he found portraits of himself. Different emotions: joy, sorrow, solitude, each more intimate than the last. And beneath every sketch, Maya had written, "I'm not angry with you. I'm sorry I left. I tried to understand you more than you ever did. Maybe drawing you was the only way I could forgive you." Then he found the final note. "If you ever find this, please finish your own portrait. I've put down the brush." That night, for the first time in years, Keanu picked up a paintbrush. Not to fix what was broken, but to honor what had been felt. He completed the missing face on Maya's last canvas, and in doing so, completed something within himself. The finished portrait hung silently on the studio wall. Not just an image, but a resolution. Keanu understood now Maya hadn't left him clues to find her. She had left him a path to find himself. He left a small note on the studio wall. "I came, I didn't find you, but I finally understood. No more silence. No more missing pieces." I gave the last stroke. He packed the painting and mailed it anonymously to a gallery, writing only, "If you're still out there." Then he returned to his own life, quietly changed. One day, while sipping coffee at a small cafe, a young artist turned to him. "Can I sketch you? Your face, it holds something I can't explain." Keanu smiled. "You can, but don't just draw my face. Try to capture the whispers. Because some stories don't need an ending. Just someone brave enough to finish the last stroke."